sing that again?
What's up?
Can you sing that again?
I'm so free, you can hold me. I'm gonna be just how I wanna be. I am a thing born out of love. I'll never be what you're thinking of.
Dude. Come on, man. That's beautiful.
I read my book, and so I kind of was like, holy crap, this person like really cares about me. And then we went on this retreat with our kids, and we like made out and like.
You have kids?
With our students, yeah.
I see. Right.
And then
That's fun. That must have been fun.
It was fun. And then we met up in a park in Cheeseman Park, and she was just like, I don't want to continue this. I was like, okay. And then for like the whole of like, we talked a little bit, and then I guess she had like some kind of panic attack. And the whole next week she didn't talk to me at all. And then we had to work together every day. And she's like such an overachiever, and she makes way more money than I do.
Sick.
And I was just like, fuck it. Like every day was miserable. Like I had to like work with her, and she had these like really high standards, and I could never meet them.
Yeah, well, okay, go on.
Then after Christmas, I didn't have to work with her anymore because we switched teams. So we started
teams?
our
I didn't know that was a thing you could do.
Our relationship got, what is that?
Marijuana.
Our relationship got a little bit better. And then, yeah, now I can see her at work and it's fine, but seeing her outside of work just like bumps me out a ton.
Yeah, what do you feel? How does it bum you out? What do you feel when you see her? What does it
Just
trigger
make me
you?
feel like jealous and like everything is meaningless. Like, you know, we had this amazing connection and now it's gone, and like, what was it for? Like, what was the point of that?
Yeah,
like,
I feel you.
I feel like she's above me. Like, she thinks that she's
Right.
better than me.
Right, but
Even though I
is
don't
that a
think she
reflection
does.
of your
I think it's just
feeling?
the way I feel, yeah.
Right, okay. That's the thing. I mean, that's how I feel about all this. It's like all like a true testament of your self-worth and self-value, you know? And that's why I think you should put your entire self into your art, because that is the thing that gives back, truly gives back self-worth. And not being afraid to fully exist in that logic of valuing yourself. Like, that's what I'm doing these days, and fucking it's taken forever for me to do it, and it's so worth it.
Yeah, I mean, I do feel most like myself when I'm writing. I mean, as far as work, I feel most like myself when I'm writing.
Okay.
And teaching does kind of keep me from doing that. I mean, I get maybe like half an hour a day to work on it. But I do love teaching.
Fuck.
Like, I do love it. I love working with these kids, even though they're shit sometimes. But like, funny stuff happens every day.
Yeah.
For the most part, like, yeah. So,
Dude, I mean, I do think it's cool that you can do something that you love that's still, you know, allowable in society, and you can make money
teaching?
from it. Yeah.
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 I have to consider whether to stay at the school, and I don't really want to.
Yeah, I think you should fucking get out of here, man. This place essentially just is the Wild West. It's never going to be progressive. It's always going to have that tinge of violence.
Are you talking about Colorado?
Yeah. There's so many things I like about it, but that's essentially what it is. It's never going to be truly not grounded in just cowboyness.
Is California or Washington better?
Washington is great. The status quo of the state is like taking care of the people who live there, which is how things should be. It's what the government is there for. California, I got all this money. I moved to Santa Monica. Yeah. And I was so triggered by how toxic people are there. But now I've changed my mind yet again. I'm going to go back because the toxicity there is really bad, but it's not grounded in violence, at least. And a lot of it just comes from self-awareness. Like, you know, people are choosing to be toxic.
What do you mean Colorado is grounded in violence? I've never seen any violence in Colorado. Apart from when I got in a fight.
My perception of this, just like the energies that govern the large-scale functions of things, is that it is violent and insensitive. And I noticed that because I see nervous tics in everyone's body language when you make eye contact with them. There's not that much space to do that. And also, that's the first thing. Second thing is driving. I noticed, like, I feel very afraid of getting pulled over and getting a ticket. And I notice everyone else driving in a way that's very robotic and not very natural. And when I have to drive that way, it's a huge energy suck to me because I'm doing something that is not in my nature. And I'm being forced to do something that's not in my nature so that I don't get a punishment for it. And that is bad enough in and of itself. And then the third thing is just like the vocabulary and linguistic way of interacting that people have that I hear from just being around in town. It just represents what I just said. Like, I've come to the conclusion that it stems from the culture of the Wild West, where everyone is, you know, all those things of being a real cowboy. That really is the history of this area. And I've come to that conclusion that Colorado is just there, and it's not going to be truly progressive, because when I really attach myself to this place, when I'm living here, it makes me so upset that it's not better. And I want to change it, but then I fail, and all the things I do to try and change it get turned against me.
Right.
And I feel more alienated and hurt than ever. So that's just how I feel. I don't know. It might not be true for everybody, but I'm not trying to like talk. I'm not trying to like curse this place or anything,
right.
you know. But I do notice that stuff, and I do think it's real. So I'm gonna go back to California. I'm probably gonna buy land in Washington.
Nice.
And like build like a little house there and have that.
Cool.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you think? You gonna leave? Or you gonna stay?
I don't think I'm gonna leave Colorado. Like, I want to go back to China.
Yeah, man.
But it's like a really bad. Like, when I was considering going back to just watch the play that I wrote in 2019.
Yeah.
Flight tickets were $500 round trip, I believe.
Dude, that's not that bad.
Now it's $2,000.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Yeah, it's insane.
Wow. Yeah, you know, I do think Colorado is special in the sense that it is like a portal to
Yeah, it's nice, but it's not bad.
progression in terms of all the surrounding states and the name of it itself. But yeah, my experience has just been like being like, when I do what's natural and right for me without shame in public, people are triggered by it and are violent towards me. I've experienced multiple violent hate crimes.
Do you still go to the mic night at Alley Cat?
At freaking... I don't really like it there. I mean, the MC is a huge chode.
The chode?
Yeah.
What's his name? What?
Is that a racial slur?
No.
Okay, good.
It's a penis that is wider than it is long.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which doesn't exist.
Hey, you haven't seen mine, baby. I was in a cartoon and I ran into a pan and it turned my dick into a chode.
No, he's not a chode. He's a good guy.
Well, again, he's triggered by me and he always treats me really badly.
Really?
Yep. Overlooks me, tries to... Yeah. There's something about it, man. It's because I've chosen to embody the artist archetype completely. It's not allowed in this culture. It really is not. It's not. It's not. It's really, really sad, fucked up. And that's, and like all, again, like the other thing I was going to mention, like all the people that I know here who are smart and sensitive and artists in any way, they all have mental health problems. And I believe that that is from a culture whose values do not reflect the true nature of humanity and don't allow for that to exist. And that's my experience. I mean, my life has been horrible because I've never lived in a place where I'm allowed to make any noise at all. And it's awful. It's like reciprocated all this horrible shit for me because it's like, how do I get out of this when I can't do what I need to do to get out?
Do you write lyrics?
Well, that's what I've resorted to. I've just resorted to making electronic music because I can do it in headphones. But what I really need to be healthy and to express myself is to sing.
Yeah, you're a good singer.
Thank you. You are too, man. You're a great singer and an amazing songwriter, truly.
I write one song every like 5 years, though, is the thing. Like, yeah.
Sure, that's fine.
Like, even that song that I wrote was that
Dude,
was
that
like
song
7
is so
years ago.
true.
Yeah,
so
but it
good.
was a long time ago.
Yeah, but that's fine.
Yeah.
You only need one, and you already made one. You already made two. Both of those songs are fantastic.
Oh, that other song that we wrote?
Yeah, there's two that I have good recordings of, and then there's the other one that we didn't get a good recording of. Yeah, I think so. Well, I don't remember. I forget the narrated thing. I just know that we have like a live band recording, but your vocals are completely drowned out because it was just on my phone in the corner. Yeah, but that was a great song. I don't know. Maybe you could like re-record the vocals over it because everything else is audible.
I just don't have a good process for writing music. Like writing, like I said, I have like ideas and I can develop them. Like songs
block and blow away.
What?
Nothing.
Songs I don't really have that.
So wait, no, go on. What did you just say?
I said with stories I have like an idea and I know how to develop it.
Yeah.
With a song I don't really have that. Like I don't really have a good access point for like melodies or rhyme.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
So it's harder. Like with a story I know what I'm doing. With a song I don't feel like I do. And that song that I wrote came out of like just all this stuff of living in Suzhou.
Yeah.
And it just was like a summary of the whole time period. And then the other song came from like working together with you. Like that was really...
Yeah, man, that was good.
That was really good.
Yeah, I feel you. It's a really... It's taken me a lot of time and work to feel like I can access those sort of things.
Yeah.
In a stable fashion.
But you don't write songs anymore?
No, I write songs all the time. I've just been making writing electronic music lately because I haven't had a place to live or sing. But again, I'm also learning how to truly be myself in public. But
Do you
again,
not have a guitar?
I have a guitar. It's not great though. I don't really like playing it. It's not very good. The crazy thing is though, it's like I get limited by my ability to express myself in public because it's not fully safe to do here. Crazy. But yeah, I don't know. That's really what I've been trying to work on for a long time, is just feeling safe and comfortable and connected to myself in a real way. All the time. And I have so much more music that I want to make, you know. I have so much more energy for that, and I really, really want to put myself in a situation where I can be in like a studio or in a place where I'm allowed to fucking actually go for it, you know, like do my best. I really, really need that. I'm gonna do everything I can to find that, or just a living place where it's like allowed to be that in a real, I don't know, it's weird. It's like my parents know that music exists, but they don't think it's real. Crazy.
Yeah, it's taken me a long time to get my parents to understand that I want to write.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they still paid for my school when I was an English major, so there's that. So they do know, but like...
Yeah.
It feels like sometimes they don't think I'm talented or they don't support me.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Kanye West documentary at all?
No, but I know about it.
So his mom was just like supportive of him no matter
No,
what.
man.
Yeah.
In a real way. My parents were fake supportive, where they said they were supportive, but they didn't actually believe in me or believe that anything was real. That really fucked me up for a long time because I believed that. Crazy. I was gonna say though, the reason they don't believe in you is because people can't project more value on anyone than they feel about themselves.
Yeah, that's probably true.
This is why I also feel like I'm getting a fuck you so often. And that's the beautiful thing about loving yourself, is that you can love and appreciate other people with greater value, and that's like the point of reality. And loving and appreciating the things you make and the things you write and all that stuff. It's really, really beautiful practice. It's the best. Have you ever been back to the motherland?
To England?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went back there when my grandpa died.
Okay.
That was maybe like 2 or 3 years ago.
Okay.
Probably 3 years.
How did you find it?
Oh, it's good. It's beautiful. I mean, the air is damp all the time. It's like, you know how like when you get off a plane in a new place, there's like this undefinable feeling? But
These sticks are too fat or too skinny. There's no on the right side.
what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to pack this, like, okay. I do know that feeling, that you get that that whiff of the vibes.
Yeah, so you get the little bit more wet and cool air. And then like the roads are super narrow and everyone drives super fast down them. It's really scary.
Nice.
They'll drive like 60 down a road that's like this wide. And I don't know, it's nice seeing my relatives. My dad's cousin is in the band The Darkness.
Okay.
So it's interesting talking to him, who's like actually in a professional rock band.
Nice. What did you learn? Anything? Good.
No, I mean,
Perspective?
not really. Just like, it's just cool to talk to him.
Yeah. Yeah. How's your British accent? Can we talk in British accent only?
Nah.
Come on, mate. Come on. All right.
It's so weird how that works.
What?
Just like just like how I can't speak in that way anymore.
Why?
I don't know. It's just a weird, like, you just lose your language patterns. But then Annabelle, the girl that I hooked up with, she moved to America when she was like 6 or 5, and she still has an English accent, which to me, it feels fake.
Well, she's a woman, so she has conditions. Her experience has conditioned her to still be more fluid in her emotional expression and identity.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is there a hole in this shit? We're good. Yeah, accents. Sometimes I feel like I can do them really well, and sometimes I can't. But it has to do with my nervous system, how loose I am. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Like when I took acid in China, I could speak Chinese like fluently.
Yeah, dude. When was the last time you took acid?
Then, I mean, I took mushrooms with Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was the last time really, and that was 2014.
Damn, dog.
A long
Damn.
time ago, yeah.
Wow.
2015 actually. So 7 years ago. It was fun. Have I not told you that story?
I don't remember it. I think maybe, but I don't know. Tell it again.
Yeah, I don't know if. Hold on. Yeah. I like took it at this music festival. I'd like bought it beforehand from my dealer, who was like this Arab guy who had tattoos. I think it was Respect, and
Respect.
it was like Money and Respect, maybe something like that. Let me find out.
How do you find out?
I write stuff down. I think it was money, respect, and power.
Damn, that guy's a fucking thug.
No, he was he was a really nice guy. But he sold he could have gotten executed for doing what he was doing.
I know, man. That's another, I mean, don't get me started on that shit. The drugs that heal you, the drugs that healed me, are illegal.
So I bought him, and I was going to take it at this music festival, which was like it was like a little, I think they called it Suzhou Berry.
This was in China.
Yeah. So it was like, they just had like a little stage outside of a bar, and like a few people played up there, and it was fun.
Cool.
I was like, hey, I'm gonna drop acid, because I have a friend who took acid in China, and he was like, yeah, it's great, you should do it. So I took it, and I was gonna share it with someone, but they were like, nah, it's all you. So I took like 2 doses, I think. I don't know, whatever a dose is, like it's gonna vary.
Yeah.
But I was like walking down the street, and it's like looking into all the stores, and all the stores just look super trippy. Then I stopped at this famous dumpling place, and I could just feel the dumplings like going through all of my gut.
Yeah.
I just kept walking, and it was getting dark, and I just was like getting lost. And China's really safe, and like you can always just hop in a taxi and get back to where you want to be.
That's cool. I want to go.
Yeah, and then I saw this sign that said like Wenchuan, which means hot springs, which usually means like you can get a happy ending massage there. Yeah.
A what?
Like
happy ending massage?
Yeah. Which I was like, which I would like get all the time. So I like went there. And
dude.
I went to like, basically the way they work is like they have this big bath area with like, it's all for dudes, and so you're naked.
Yeah.
And I was just like there's like a sauna and a hot tub, and I was just like kind of.
That's another thing they don't have here. And that would like make the quality of life so much better for all the citizens.
And then you get out of the hot tub, and there's this guy whose job it is to just towel you dry. And I'm like, no thanks, like I'll dry myself. And then I was like, I'm gonna go upstairs, and they have like the massage tape areas and stuff like that. And I got a massage, I got a happy ending, and then like I remember like looking at her face in the moonlight, and like it was like half really young and half really old.
Dude.
And then my phone died, and it started raining. So I went downstairs, and they were like, you can charge it with us, and it was like the guys that worked there. And so I was just like sitting in that little room, like speaking fluent Chinese with them. It was crazy.
Were you not able to do that before?
No.
And you
it felt fluent, like I could communicate with them perfectly.
Yeah.
And then I left, and I walked out in the rain. Oh, I always forget to tell this part of the story that makes it way better. So, Misha, this comedian, was at and he was like my mentor in some ways, because I did stand up.
Yeah.
As like an artist and a stand up. And he was at that bar that the music festival was at.
Yeah.
So anyway, towards the end, I like get back to the bar, and this girl that I have a crush on is there. She's like, Ed, where'd you go? I'm like trying to explain it, and I'm like, Misha, how do you say acid in Chinese? And he just goes, you don't, man.
They have conservative authoritarianism there too. Yeah.
And so I was just like, whatever. I don't even know how to say drug anymore. So anyways, I like sat down with him and had this conversation, and I was just like, we like do all these things, and we feel all these things, but like, who are we? Like, who am I? And it's just like, I don't know. And he leaves, and he walks out in the rain, and I'm just like, everybody loves you, Misha. And he's just like, what the fuck? And that's the last time I ever saw him. Last time I will ever see him, probably.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's a good story. Is there more?
No, that's it.
Okay.
I actually wrote it down.
I've been, I don't know, I have to fucking shit and piss. So I'll be right back.
Yeah.
What up? Yo, do you know Hollywood Handbook? You should check that shit out. It's a podcast.
I never listen to podcasts.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
How would you take acid?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. I've been mostly doing like really small doses, but it feels like a full acid trip to me, even when I do a really small amount.
Well, it doesn't work on me.
Yeah.
With the drugs and the meds I take.
Dude, you gotta get off those.
I'm good. I like not having uncontrollable emotions.
But that's what creates life.
I like not. I mean, I was gonna say I like not wanting to kill myself all the time, but I still do. So
That's what I'm saying, man. You gotta lean into it. Just do psychedelics all the time. You ever do ketamine?
no,
Ketamine is really, really helpful.
right. My psychiatrist wants me to do it. It's like $400 or something to
Yeah,
do with
dude,
that.
no, I can just give. It's really, really. I mean, there's nothing that I've experienced that allows me to like reset my emotional identity. Because my whole problem has been like spending a bunch of time around people who degrade me and who are really mean to me,
Yeah.
and then I don't have the self-esteem to create opportunities for myself or like reach out to people who are kind to me. But doing ketamine has allowed me to reset my emotional like buildup of contexts.
Do you meditate?
Yeah. Although, I mean, I kind of got to the point where every moment was a meditation for me
That's
a few
good.
years ago. Yeah. And so now, I don't formally meditate,
Yeah.
but I do. Yeah. Otherwise.
Give me a melody and I'll write write lyrics to it.
Okay. What's this?
Because she said something like, well, he's just talking like crazy. I get that. Let me finish my coffee and something else. I was like, I don't give a shit if you're drinking your coffee. No, I'm asleep. Just tell me what you want to do when you want to do it.
Whoops.
Okay, well, I'm glad you guys are like, taking so then, like, okay, here's what I want to do. I want to bring the with me.
Sorry. I'll explain what I was laughing at in a second.
That again?
What's up?
Can you sing that again?
I'm so free, you can hold me. I'm gonna be just how I wanna be. I'm a thing born out of love. I'll never be what you're thinking of.
Dude. Come on, man. That's beautiful. You got another verse? Do you want to play the second verse and sing it, or do you want to tell me why you laugh at your phone?
Oh, sorry. So, no, my friend goes, I'm COVID free, now I can eat green marshmallows, which is like, I don't know what that is all about. And then there was a bunch of gifts of marshmallows. And then, Ian is really tall, and Jeremy said, if Ian dies from eating marshmallows, can I be the tallest friend? And then someone said Jake is taller, and then Jeremy said, I can kill Jake too if I need to.
I am the forest and the trees. I am the birds and I'm the Driving around with the windows rolled down. You are the place I wanna be around.
So, bridge,
What's up?
bridge, and then a third verse. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not a freaking songwriting robot, bro.
I know, man. You're a songwriting human.
What chord would the bridge be? It's also kind of boring because it's the same melody even when the chords change. Whatever.
It's perfect.
Do you listen to Big Thief?
Yeah, it's some of my favorite shit. What are you doing?
She has this tip of like, you just detune that string and
Oh shit, that's a good tip. Yeah, and then you could go up to, yeah, there, that chord. Yeah.
oh.
Yeah. Do slow it down, or you could also just like do the same thing, like you just do like a lower fifth, but with the same melody.
You like 500 times longer to roll that joint than to smoke it.
That's a cool thing to say.
What do you mean?
Thank
Sounds
you.
kind of aggressive. I didn't mean to be aggressive.
What?
Oh, it sounded kind of aggressive. I didn't mean for it to come off that way.
No, dude. It was good intention, you know? Well, I don't know. Maybe it won't. I take it as a compliment.
You were very deliberate about it.
So it's okay I smoke weed, right? It doesn't mean that I'm gonna forget how to improvise a song really good.
Yeah.
It just my forgetting how to improvise a song is my own problem. Weed or no weed. Well, it's not actually my own problem. It's a problem with everything. It's these problems with society that aren't. I mean, I'm gonna get over my own problem, do my own thing, and I'm getting better and better every day at improvising really good songs. But it would be way easier and better and more common for people to live this way and do this kind of stuff if people valued it and supported it genuinely. And acted in ways that are like, I don't know, helpful to create it. There's the things I experienced in like Washington, great place, but there is like still different barriers to artistic living in different ways. I really think California is where that, as lame as it is, and as crazy and toxic as it always can be. Just the rules of magic are alive there by nature. I don't know. It's kind of weird. I I moved to a really crazy area. I was on my own trip, you know. When I was living there last time, I wasn't being conscious. I was like playing out subconscious things, like learning about my repressed sexuality by living in a really image-oriented Catholic place.
Catholic?
Santa Monica's Catholic, basically. But that's like the shit that fucking runs that place. It's wild. Like you walk just next door into Venice. Venice is like grounded, cool, and yeah. But it's like interesting walking between those places. When I lived there, I realized like the different areas affects everyone differently. Like in Santa Monica, no one looked at each other. No one ever made eye contact. Like everyone's really anxious all the time. And in Venice, you just feel like natural. There's a lot of plants there. It's like
A lot of plants?
yeah, everyone's like planted plants in their yard, so like the whole place is like pretty good.
Cool.
It's supportive of human life, you know. People be in those sort of environments. Like this environment's pretty great.
Yeah, it's nice. Considering whether I should get a espresso or a chamomile or something.
Thank you. It's not my guitar, it's Alley Cat's.
Oh, cool. They have like community guitars.
Yeah, you can just play them.
That's cool.
This one's nice, it is cute.
Yeah.
It's tiny.
What?
Oh man, I don't know.
I gotta check dating apps.
Could this girl be flirting with me? She's so young.
Yeah.
That family's got some interesting energy. Catholic energy, probably. What are you?
Nothing. What are you playing?
What am I playing?
Yeah.
Music.
It sounded like a specific song.
It's, you know, folk music, chord pattern standards. It's wild playing instruments, playing music and shit. It's like I don't play it for a long time and it's hard. I play it once and it's really hard the first time, and then I play again, it's like easy as shit.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I never play guitar anymore.
Oh!
The world is telling us that art is ephemeral.
Quoi?
The world is telling us that art is ephemeral.
What? Quoi? Say it twice more.
The world is telling us that art is ephemeral.
What?
Stop.
One more time?
No,
One more
no.
time? The world is telling us that art is ephemeral?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Saying that every lyric is gonna just blow away.
wow, that's right. Well, the world is saying that art is ephemeral. Yeah. There's certain things that promise false security, but everything always changes. Every moment. I can't read you with your sunglasses on, man. Whatever. You wear sunglasses, I'll wear sunglasses. You don't get to know shit about what I'm actually thinking.
The weirdest thing about bees or wasps is how their abdomen, their back part, like vibrates almost.
Yes. What an interesting thing to say.
What do you mean?
Because the human body also, abdomen, tail, vibrates like that in optimal conditions. all the time. That's what I'm learning. I'm learning how to freaking wiggle my hips, man. And walk.
I smashed one of them one time.
You smashed a wasp?
And its head got smashed, but its body was still moving.
This guy fucked a wasp.
Yeah. I don't know, they viscerally just creep me out so much.
Why did you smash a wasp?
Because I hate them. They're so creepy. They just make me angry and violent.
But listen, my friend, you're dressed exactly like a wasp.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are, dude. I think you're a wasp who hates himself.
I don't hate myself.
Yeah?
No, I don't hate myself.
Am I making you feel not depressed?
I don't know. I like sitting here and talking, but I also feel like I should be grading. But I can go home and do that.
You got the wrong values.
I know.
You don't understand how magical this moment is. So yeah, I can't afford to give you my energy forever. But I can now, still.
I realized that the only reason I would get espresso is for the high that it would give me.
Dude, you should get it. We should keep doing this. There's another guitar, like playing music. I'm so grateful for this time, you know. It's rare to be in this situation. But I'm making it happen more and more as I can. But again, it's like there would be great if there's, you know, more places like this that afforded this pleasure. I have so many issues with my body from being a musician. Just having the musician fucking playing guitar one way is so bad, dude. Get out of here, man. So I gotta learn this way.
Left hand?
Yeah. Keep it balanced, you know? It's so hard this way.
Yeah.
Oh, this is cool with the detuned string.
No, it's not detuned anymore. I think you're
I'm just on the wrong frets. It's tough to play backwards.
Yeah.
I gotta do it. This is a good exercise for me. It's like mastery level. Because everyone assumes that I'm like playing as good as I can, you know? I feel all weird. It's like really trippy.
I wish I did not have depression.
Tell me more. What do you classify this feeling you're feeling now?
It's just
extreme
stress.
Extreme stress. Extreme stress.
What's up?
Extreme stress. That's funny. Yo, dog, what's up, mate? You know me? Extreme stress. Cool.
Extreme anxiety.
And how do you feel that this creates depression?
It's just related. It's all just.
Well, what's the difference? Like, when you're feeling depressed and then you like compare that with a memory or a remembrance of a different state, what are the qualities of the difference in sensation? To me, depression is like a whole of disassociation emotionally, where I'm not in the moment. I'm not feeling things that are in the moment. Essentially, I don't know. It's
Yeah,
tough
no,
to
that's how I
classify.
feel right now. I'm not in the moment because I feel like there's other stuff I have to be doing.
Yeah. Ketamine, man. It's a good drug for that. I also think that much more importantly, the value that you live, like all of our actions are who we are, and they're a reflection of our values and of our identity, and choosing to identify and value things based on like the highest intelligence that you're aware of is how determines your level of being a good person, you know? Because we really only get this one life to be who we are. It's always worth like being the best thing you can be. And like, yeah, changing, man. It really is true that change is the qualifier of intelligence, being able to change, you know, be in the present moment, react to the present moment, relate. To me, it's all about like valuing relationship to the present moment. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, it's hard to talk about. All my problems come from my own anxiety of like not doing what's right for my body, letting myself sit and rest, and a lot of that was forced on me by the like customs of the people I grew up with that were also learned. Like to me, if I was able to just like do whatever I wanted my whole life, I would be healthy and balanced. But I wasn't allowed to because I had to like do all this stuff that wasn't really good for me. Like go to school, you know, be around my parents, all this shit. If I could have just been left alone. I knew what was right for me when I was like 4. You know. And what's right for you is just being alive, you know? Just, I have a memory from being 4 where I was like playing in a sandbox, and I was like playing with some trucks and blocks and cubes, and I was like, oh, I'm just like setting up these situations and looking at them, seeing what they would do, what would happen, you know. That's life. It takes a lot of time to get. It's really hard to get back to that place in a state of adulthood because of all of because of society, essentially, the reality of just going to this shit every day of your life, all day, going into the grid, going into the matrix of karma. And then, but honestly, getting back to that place is the determining factor of whether your life will be good or bad. How much you align with the truth, you know. You have a new realization based on something, being able to update and value the change of the present moment constantly, and be in that space of always like engaging with and changing, bending, and then being able to like change your whole self. For me, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to like integrate myself into my body so that I have a better vessel for experiencing the moment, more capacity to handle more and more energy. But, you know, and that's where music comes in. Because when I can make music, that gets me dancing. And that gets me moving in a genuine way. And it's hard for me to work out otherwise. But sitting around, doing nothing, chilling out, and then just dancing, moving my body. Getting my hips going, getting my back stretched out, you know. I gotta do it because my body's maligned because of the customs that I was in school and in my family. My parents barely face this change. But they are changing. They are listening to what I have to say very slowly. Very slowly. Fucking slowly. I don't know why I just love them.
I got like all my stuff. So it's gonna be that.
And that's why I suffer.
I just feel like I try so hard to practice mindfulness and to run and to take care of myself and to...
Yeah, but if you run, you also gotta not run and sit and face.
Yeah.
Do nothing, you know. Go on.
And like do all the stuff that's supposed to make me feel happy and grounded, and I still fucking just feel like shit.
Well, yeah, I mean, because you're putting your freaking porridge into the basket. You're putting your presence into a context.
So I was like, no. I will be so tan, but if you want to...
Damn, these girls are cool. You're putting your presence into the basket of the matrix of school. I understand why, you know, I don't blame you, but you gotta integrate yourself at the highest level to be a metaphor that matches you with the state of your true consciousness, of your true self that mindfulness has already brought to you. You already know, you know. You're already all the way there. You just gotta freaking settle into it, you know, sink into it. That exists out of you in all directions all the time. In every way. It's all, you know, you can do it. You can just be an author.
I love playing jazzy chords.
Dude, I'm loving these. That shit, it's fire, fire.
Alright, I'm gonna head home. It was lovely.
Yeah.
I'll keep you posted tomorrow.
Right. Sure you don't want to go tonight?
Yep.
Fuck.
Wait, why would tonight be better?
Because I'm already out here, you know.
I'm not ready to go tonight.
Alright.
Gotta get backpacking meals and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't really want to have a backpacking meal. I'd rather bring like my parents' big like camper cooker thing.
Why don't we make a fire? Fire!
Can't make fires.
Hey man, fuck you. What's your allegiance to? Is it to nature or is it to the distorted image of society created by humankind?
To nature, because I don't want to start a forest fire.
Well, you found a loophole, okay? That's fair enough. You can do you. Thank you so much for your time and presence.
Sorry I'm not more present. Kind of
Look, man.
struggling.
Well, that's what happens. All this stuff is on a loop. on every level, and the things that you play into don't feed back enough energy, and so you get down on yourself because you're not being valued enough, because you don't value yourself enough, because you doubt yourself, because for good reasons. Like, you don't have to be so hard on yourself. Just realize the reasons, because like all this stuff's set up to create self-doubt and distraction and playing into energy feedback loops that don't give back the full juice of lovely life.
Yeah, man.
I'm not trying to like tell you where to go, but do your own expression, you know. You're definitely there. Your voice needs to be heard. It changes and heals the world. Absolute truth, no doubt.
Okay.